Oh no, oh no. Randy got kicked out and asked to leave. A mobile traveler there. Randy's back in South Dakota. He is up there, I guess, with his family and friends up there in SDAC. And he's been parking around this little town in his van. He's got that van, remember the van that it was brown with all the cool drawings all over it? Anyway, he painted it white. Now he is driving around town there, and apparently, I don't know, maybe people are complaining, hey, this guy's parked down the street in front of my house for the last 3 days, and he's, living there. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if the complaints are coming or what, but Randy said he's had several run-ins with the officials, and they're telling him to move on, get out. Anyway, so yeah, he said that his town is not van friendly, and anyway, he said he's probably not going to stay in his little hometown there as long as he thought. Leave sooner than later. That's what he said. So I don't know what his plans are. Maybe he'll head back to Panda Acres, Panda Land, Aja Acres, whatever you want to call it. He was there about a couple weeks ago, and that's where he got rid of the old RV that had been sitting there since last September or so, and gave that to a neighbor up there in the Williams area for, I guess his aunt or somebody. This neighbor's aunt was going to be living in the vehicle. The vehicle didn't run anymore. The engine was pretty much shot. So we don't know what Randy's up to. He said, it is kind of a clickbaity title. He said that, kicked out. He wasn't really kicked out. He was asked to leave, But anyway, so got him 2,000 views. So anyway, we'll keep you updated on Randy. Mobile. Well, yeah, he's kind of mobile, right? I don't know, man. A live stream coming up from Wanderlust, or a premiere from Wanderlust Estate coming up. When is that? Tomorrow night. James there. We got a new one from him yesterday, giving us an update about what's up with him. He's still out there in Idaho in his RV and his tow car. He's got a car, too, along with it. He's been staying with his brother there in Idaho. He's got a nice job in Lewiston, which basically pays $300 a day, which I guess is what he's going to talk about there on his new video. But anyway, there's the new one here. Wanderlust Estate is back, and he's headed for Idaho. He had been in Western Washington State there for a while, and I'm always getting it mixed up. Eastern Washington State over the Tri-Cities. What do they call it? Whatever, those three cities, Walla Walla, something like that, something like that. One of those Eastern Washington cities. And he said he's got some health issues and going in for a lot of tests and stuff, but he looks like he's feeling better, and obviously he needs some money. So the job that he's going to be doing is paying pretty well. So he does that. He's been known to do that, go around the country and do stuff like that. So he will be back in the workaday world for a little while there. I think, did the petroleum business down there in Texas a while back, like a year or two ago, and then he had some health issues. Then he got his old van busted up there in Kentucky or something, and then he had to make the trek back to Washington State, where his family's all in that area. So Washington and Idaho. So he's back up there. So he looks like he's doing okay. Check him out there and get an update and all that other stuff. Steve Forrest, what is an Elvis burger? I'm trying to figure out I guess it's Elvis Presley. I don't know. Anyway, Elvis. Yeah, the other Elvis, the other Elvis, who apparently is still in Chicago, and some people are still posting some of his stuff there on Facebook. From Facebook over to YouTube. I don't know. He was going to try another. We're talking about the other Elvis now. Elvis Travels, aka Marshall, etc., etc. We do hear that he was going to try to do another channel where he was going to go to Tijuana and explore all the, stuff down there. the shows. You know what I'm saying? The shows. But apparently that channel got yanked, and so he is still trying to figure out what the heck to do. I guess he's still working. I don't know. Full Tiny House, Northern Illinois, new camping. Yeah, so they're again. You know, we get to see 1,000 trails here, and you know, we just love to see all these 1,000 trails. They're so fascinating. Yeah. You got the Grateful Glamper there. Look at the family, the whole family there. Grateful Glamper there. They are having some vehicle issues. Stranded again. They were stranded again in beautiful somewhere else. They're in South Dakota right now in front of the Cabela's, and they were you know, anyway. Here's the problem. I think the worst problem of all is what they call the intermittent problem. You know, you can get, you know, if your vehicle just conks out, it's pretty easy to diagnose. It just won't start, or it just, you know, you're driving down the road and it goes blah, 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 blah. They have an intermittent problem in their vehicle, their RV, and, you know, sometimes it's working okay, sometimes it isn't. The damn lights, the check engine lights come on, and you know, they know how to do some maintenance on it, and they do some work on the vehicle, and then it runs okay for a while. It's a nice vehicle. There's the back corner of it there. Anyway, it's a nice vehicle, and it's really cool, but it is one of those, you know, it's got computer crap on it, and it's doing all this weird stuff. So they you know, they change all the stuff on it, whatever they need to do. The lights go out. They drive it around down the highway. It's running good. They drive it around the town. It's running good. And then the next morning or whatever later, they can't start it, and it's got more lights coming on, and then they have to make an appointment to get serviced, and of course that's hard to do now because there's a lot of people out there camping, and that is, you know, that's another issue that's out there. If you need service, you're going to, a lot of these places out west, you're going to have to wait a while because there's a lot of people camping. There's a lot, the campgrounds are all full. They got to stay in the Cabela's parking lot because, you know, they can't just, hey, go down to the campground down the road because everything's all booked up. So there's a lot of things going on right now, and they think they might have gotten it. They got an appointment to get it fixed. Cross their fingers, and hopefully everything will be okay. But even if you got a new vehicle, you know, they're very computer things, and they got all these sensors and monitors, and then the other interesting thing they said they had to do was, when they were taking it in to get service, they had to take everything out of like the back storage area. I guess it's a pusher, right? It's one of those pusher vehicles where the engine's in the back. They had to take everything out of the back to because there's a hatch back there, and they have to get, you know, the mechanics might have to get down in that. So anyway, all our best to the Grateful Glampers. Fun, huh? At is Tom Green's mom. Is Mary Jane Green. They go for a drive there in Ontario. Tom Green, you know, he used to be big. He used to be on MTV. He used to be married to Drew Barrymore. Then he got off, you know, then he decided to get a vehicle and go, you know, camping. He used to live in Los Angeles. I believe he sold the Los Angeles place, and now he is hanging out with his mom there in Ontario, kind of, you know, where would you rather be right now, Ontario or Arizona? I think I'd rather be in Ontario. We don't have that heat, and we don't have all the fires. But anyway, nice little video here, driving around, beautiful Ontario with mom. Tom Green used to be big. He used to be big. Montana Dana is trying everything to get her channel going. Let's write a song together in the van. She has a piano in her van. You know, again, you know, she has a content piano. Content piano. A content trumpet. A content, yeah, that's, you know, hey, people get content puppets. Honey. And people get, oh, we on here. People get content dogs, of course, cats and animals, and sometimes they have a content vehicle. A content musical instrument. That's okay. It's okay. Sad one here. I don't know. I like this guy, Jake McCollum. He's a homeless dude that lives in his car in Los Angeles, 29 years old. He's really had a tough life. He's, you know, been addicted, gotten off of it, but he's still going through a lot of issues. I mean, ups and downs and emotional roller coasters and stuff like that. And he's in a bad patch right now. Things are just not going well for him at the moment. And this is a very interesting video. Please do go watch it. He really gets into some heavy-duty issues and how when you do get off the addiction stuff, you don't just get off and walk away and say goodbye. It's kind of a lifelong battle. And so anyway, you feel for him, you know. The other thing I kind of identified with him in many respects is it's hard being in your 20s and 30s. You know, I remember back when I was in my 20s and 30s, and it was, I don't know. It's just, you get older. One of the advantages of getting older, like up in your 40s, 50s, and 60s, is things just get a little easier to do. You kind of like yourself better, or what is it? You get more adjusted to living in your body. You know what I'm saying? When you're in your 20s and 30s, it's all these hormones and all this crazy stuff going on, and I don't know. Let me know in the comments below. Do you think the same thing, that you know, as you get older, things get a little easier? I mean, you're not as, you know, buff and trim and physical as you were when you were younger, but you do feel a little better living. You kind of get used to what it's like to be a human, you know. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. We got Chicken's first day. Judy Zimshed, she's got 6 views here. Go watch her channel. She lives up in northern Florida, and she raises chickens, and they are absolutely adorable. There's Davy and Cammy and all these chickens that she's named after me, so go watch her channel. It is really a nice channel. A baby outside experiencing its first thunderstorm there, because they do get a lot of thunderstorms there in beautiful, always beautiful northern Florida there, yeah. We got Matty Van Halen after he just put up the new solar panels. Now he's hanging out with the horses. We got a new one from Dawn of Van Life there. Why do people always have to put their... We got Jake McCollum. He's the 29-year-old, blah, 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 blah. Now we have to have Dawn of Van Life putting up her age, 41. She's not only a solo female van lifer, she's a 41-year-old solo female van lifer. What is the point of putting your age in your clickbait title? Is that a new trend? I don't know. Jeepers. All right, everybody, that ought to do it for a quick one for Monday morning. This is the 28th of June. I guess we can consider this the extended 2-week 4th of July big one. You know, if you're going to be taking a vacation, this week, next week are the ones, because we got the 4th of July coming up on Sunday. We've got Canada Day, the 1st of June. Start again. We've got Canada Day coming up on the 1st of July, and that's Thursday. And then we've got the 4th of July for the good old USA on Sunday. So I guess we're getting a lot of people out there. This is probably a big time of this week and next week. If you're going to be out camping, it's going to be crowded. And all our friends out on the West Coast, hot. All right, folks, that ought to do it. Thank you so much for watching. You have a wonderful rest of your Monday. Talk to you later, Vlog Under.